Bonjour, I am Cendrine, the founder and leader of the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry. Together, we learn about the embodiment of our multidimensionality so we can reclaim our full sovereignty in this beautiful reality. My High Council and I are happy to welcome you into our movement of spiritual revolution. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new transmissions. Thank you for liking, commenting below and sharing this video. Show us your love.
Welcome everyone to the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry Celebration Party. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you very much for joining. To start with, I really cannot wait, to be honest, to share the prayer of the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry with you so we can together read it. And then we can ground into this frequency because there is a code, a key code that comes with it. And it's a beautiful code of light. So I've been playing with AI recently to create images. And I have to say, I absolutely love it. And this key code, I was trying my best to reflect it through AI. And I'm quite happy with the results. It's beautiful. So I'm going to share with you the prayer of the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry, and I'm going to share a little bit what it means. So when we say those words, we can feel these vibrations within us. We can feel this key code inside of our heart center, and then we can play with it. So this prayer has been downloaded in a very specific order. And the purpose of this prayer is to help the ones who read it out loud or in the sanctity of their own heart to connect to their own sovereignty, to really activate a conscious embodied experience of our divinity in this embodied sovereign body that we have, and to reclaim love, abundance, freedom, and connection as our birthright, as these four codes are really primal codes. We were born free, we were born with love, through love, we were born abundant, and we were born connected. So this prayer here that I'm going to share with you is here to dissolve all templates and plugins and fragmented consciousness that we still carry, that make us think that we are separated from God, separated from our spirit guides, from our galactic family, separated from even our own selves, our own emotion, and separated from others. As we know very well this, that a lot of humans feel lonely, feel different, feel like an alien for whatever reason. So this prayer is here to help us feel that, yes, we are unique, we are sovereign, we are unique fractal of God, but at the same time, we are connected to the divine all the time. And the divine, what is the divine? The divine is our heart, the divine is us, the divine is our body, the divine is our soul, the divine are people around us, the divine are our galactic families, dragons, ascended master. The divine is everything. And so as we share the words of this prayer, we are invited to really feel this key code inside of our heart, and this key code is shared, and we can share this key code. So I've been placing this key code first in my heart, and as I continue repeating the prayer over and over, I feel the key code moving into the headspace, moving into the guts, in the womb, moving underneath my feet. So I feel that this key code is there, my feet are here. So the key code is inside the earth, activating the grades of Gaia to really reframe the frequency that I'm sharing with the planet, and therefore my impact, the way I'm going to connect with the grades of Gaia in terms of abundance, but also in terms of connection with my soul family, the humans that are here as part of a bigger family of souls on planet Earth. And that's going to connect me. If you have a soul mission, that's going to help you connect as well with all the people that you are here to serve and connect with as you learn to embody more and more on your mission. So this key code is placed also in the earth, and you can place it above your head to really activate this upper axis of connection with the higher realms, with source consciousness, your oversoul network, or higher self, if you prefer to speak it. So these words are coded words that are an invitation to bring more of us in this reality. So we need to have a greater level of descent of our soul in our body, because there are a lot of spiritual practices and people out there that try to leave this body, leave the body to astral travel, leave the body to do quantum journey, leave the body to finally go back to where we come from. And I understand this, but here we are asking people, because of this ascension process, and mostly because we chose physicality, to actually do the opposite, bring more of us here, more of us to life. And as we share this prayer, we really say, I am an embodied sovereign heart, and I choose these codes, and I choose this life, I choose the divine, I choose the connection, I choose to be here, basically. And as I choose this, more of me can come to life, because as I recode myself through the words of this prayer, I can really feel safe in my body. I can feel safe in this world. And yes, of course, challenges happen and crazy things happen, but the level of trust that I have in the divine and in myself, in my family, in my soul family, in myself, in Gaia, all of that acts as the platform for my ascension. So as we claim this life, as we really proclaim that we are a sovereign heart, as we reclaim the 4 primal codes, so love, abundance, freedom, and connection, as our birthrights, we say to our oversoul network, we say, all attention here on me. And so it means that more of the higher consciousness that we are is going to descend and pay attention to us, and therefore we can ascend with greater ease. It's also part of the law, as above so below, as within so without. So if we bring more of us here, we are full of our divinity, we are full of this ecstatic sensation of being really where we need to be on planet Earth. Doesn't matter if it's hard or it doesn't matter if it's easy. It's like, yes, this is where I am, this is where I choose to be. And as we do that, we activate so much more of our energy. And this energy therefore opens up libraries of light, all of these codexes, all of these gifts and talents that we already have within us. And this crystalline divine genome present within us can therefore be so filled with our own light, with the light of our own divinity, that we go like this. And this is when we download. This is when we have aha moments. This is when we realize, oh my God, this pattern that I've been kind of like embracing for a while no longer serves me. I am not a victim. I am not here to experience being mistreated by these people. I'm not here to experience a mediocre life, whatever that means to me. I am here to experience fun, joy, playfulness, abundance, adventures, love, all the things that really that aligns with my heart, my own interpretation of that, my own embodied experience of these things. And as we do that, therefore we activate more of this, lighthouse. We are a lighthouse, guys. We are so full of light. We are so full of wisdom and love and all the things, that when we reclaim this life as the one that we want to live, and we become this golden light, then we can shine this light. And we need this at the moment. We need human beings to reclaim this incarnation, to say, yes, I choose this incarnation. Yes, I am here. I am the light of my life. I am the angel of my human. I choose to be here. And therefore, we can illuminate the path, not only for ourselves and our family, but for other people that are going to receive from us. And it's not necessarily, in one-on-one sessions or through like group sessions or anything like that. No, it can be as we go grocery shopping, as we go on holidays, as we just walk down the street. The lighthouse bath everything around it with so much life. And because we are also aware of quantum entanglement, all around the planet, all the people we have met before, all the places we have gone through, also we receive this activation of our own libraries of light. So this prayer is devoted to you. This prayer is devoted to me. This prayer is devoted to humanity as a whole. It is to say, humanity, you angels, it's about time you reclaim this birthright. It's about time you join forces and you come together in community and you basically blast, life, blast this planet with your light. This prayer is devoted to you. This prayer is devoted to me. This prayer is devoted to humanity as a whole. It is to say, humanity, you angels, it's about time you reclaim this birthright. It's about time you join forces and you come together in community and you basically blast, life, blast this planet with your light. So I'm really excited and I'm going to share this with you now so we can read it. And I will explain also. So as we read it, we are going to read it first 2 times together. So we kind of like feel into the word. And then I'm going to show you the key codes. And then I'm going to explain a bit of the key code. And then after that, I'm going to bring back the prayer and then we can say it again, feeling more the frequency of this key code. All right. And then from this place, we will see, because I will be channeling and we never know, my counsel might decide to bump it, but like just come here and then to share with us. So I will share my screen. Here is the prayer of the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry, which is a temple of light that has now been birthed into humanity. It was birthed 2 years ago, and the foundations are solidifying. I'm going to share about that soon. So here it is. I'm going to read it with you. I am the angel of my human. I am the light of my life. As an embodied sovereign heart, I ascend. I choose to accept love, freedom, abundance, and connection as my birthright, as I am forever connected to the divine, and together we rise in peace. I am the angel of my human. I am the light of my life. As an embodied sovereign heart, I ascend. I choose to accept love, freedom, abundance, and connection as my birthright, as I am forever connected to the divine, and together we rise in peace. All of you here, you've been in my field for quite some time. It could have been just a few months or maybe many years. So you know very well that I'm very fond of I am the angel of my human. This is the foundation of the fractal dynamic system that we share of. We place ourselves at the center point of our fractal, which is our heart center, the seat of our soul. And as we are there, we can feel our angelic presence. And this angel is where we place our consciousness. This is what we learn to live as. And this angel that we are is here to be there for our human. And our human sometimes is a human that is very happy, sometimes is a human that is angry, sometimes is a human that is lost, lonely, and sad. And whatever happens to our human, the angel is always there and the human is always perfect. So this is really the core of our teachings. And as we have this presence of being the angel of our human, we basically practice what ancient teachings share about, bringing a distance of being the observer. It's the observer effect. And as we have the observer effect present, we can be even more present in the field of love and acceptance as an angel of everything that arises. And this is the state of presence that is talked about, the state of being present in the now, simply witnessing, being a witness of whatever is unfolding in life in general, and for our human in our internal world, our emotions, our minds, our dreams, hopes, and aspiration, and also in our external worlds as we observe our human navigating life, sometimes with great skills and mastery, and sometimes in a very clumsy way. So to me, this is the best way to start this prayer. It's always been obvious, you know, I'm the angel of my human. And we continue by saying, I am the light of my life. Because as I have shared before, we are a lighthouse. We are so powerful. We are powerful beyond measure. And we might not be aware of that because our consciousness cannot comprehend it. And as the angel, as an infinite divine soul, as the light of our lives, our role, our purpose is really to remember and is really to learn how to be a conscious human living this mastery and really raising the human, elevating the human so the human can accept that she, he, or they are a light in this world and live as such. And we live as the light of our life for ourselves and our family and for humanity. And we live it for Gaia as well. And so even in dark moments, even when we are really challenged, we can still feel that we are a light, that we are an angel. And we can provide for our human. We can be in the moment, in the expression of our humanity. But we hold the torch, we hold this flame, we hold this life, and this is never extinguished. This is always present. So I am the light of my life represents this. And here's what I have shared before. As an embodied sovereign heart, I ascend. So as an embodied, so we hear embodied is really like the descent. We bring the soul fully in this body, and we are present with the body. As an embodied sovereign heart, a sovereign heart is who I am. I shared transmission before, and some might have received it, where I shared the quantum journeys of going into this very special place out there in the quantum when the first, it's like the first birth of life gets created, where soul gets created. And all of these codes come together and they gather and they create a heart, a cosmic heart. And from this cosmic heart, a soul is birthed. So really the cosmic heart is the center point of the fractal, is the first expression of life, and it is sovereign. It can never be enslaved. So we say a sovereign heart to really remind you, as you say these words, that your heart is always sovereign, and that being brokenhearted, being enslaved, and so on are terms that we need to eradicate from our vocabulary, and we need to really learn on reclaiming this sovereignty by realizing that everything that has happened to us is not us. It defines the way we rise. It helps us become courageous. It helps us remember basically how powerful we are. And so that therefore, when we connect to this sovereign heart within us, it is much easier to navigate life because we can reclaim our conscious power of being a creator consciousness, of being a free being who came here to create worlds, to create new realities. So as an embodied sovereign heart, I ascend. We are in an ascension process. It's happening very fast, and we know this. And so here we reclaim, we ascend in the body. This hasn't been done before. Yeah, we are here, the first wave, claiming that the whole of humanity at some stage, first there are different waves, right? But the whole of humanity is here to ascend in physicality, which is challenging, as we know, but also extremely exciting. Who doesn't love a good challenge, right? So I choose to accept. And here, look at the word, I choose to accept. To start with, I was saying just, oh, I accept. And I felt like, no, it feels like forceful. And there was a part of me that didn't like it because the human Cendrine has always been very rebellious. So if we say, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to accept, this is, how you're going to live your life, I would just be like, no way, I'm just going to do something different. And so when we say, I choose, it really reconnects us to this sovereignty, to say, do I really choose to accept? Because there, we activate the divine feminine receptive mode. So I choose is a very masculine trait, like divine masculine. I choose is like I anchor this decision now. This is the banks of my life. This is like the container of my life. As a sovereign being, I choose. And I choose to accept. And accept is the divine feminine opening up. And I choose to accept love, freedom, abundance, and connection as my birthrights. These are codes that are so embedded enough that we are going to continue evolving through all realities and realms until we can fully be free, until we can fully be abundant and connected and receive love and know that we are love and give love. And this is a journey that not only us, but also our star families, galactics, ancient masters are still on this journey, because love is infinite and eternal. Like freedom, abundance, and connection. These are qualities of the highest level of frequencies. So if we were to take the Arcturians or the Syrians, who are very advanced races, they are still learning to choose to accept love, freedom, and abundance and connections as their birthrights and to embody that. And they go on these pathways, for many of them, by helping us. And they exert their free will to give greater level of love, helping humanity move through the ascension process. And so many, other advanced civilizations out there are still embodying this. And of course, it's at levels that our brain, human brain can often not comprehend, because they reside already in civilizations of like 5, 7, 9, all of these advanced civilizations. But because it is infinite and eternal, we know that there is always more. There is always more. And here it helps us recode a lot of plugins that have been, placed in our field from society or parents, religion, and so on, that we cannot ask too much. Don't be greedy. There need to be for something for everyone. You can always, don't ask for more all the time. Why do you always want for more? And it's like, you know what? Actually, of course, I'm going to ask for more, because it's infinite. I'm an infinite being. It is an infinite reality. Planet Earth is actually extremely abundant. I was born free. I want to love more, and I want to be loved more. And I just want to be connected. I want to be connected with my soul. I want to be connected with my heart. I want to be connected with my mission, with my family, with my friend, with humanity, with Gaia. I want to be connected, because without connection, we die, right? It's like, no way. So here we really say, I choose to accept love, freedom, and abundance and connection as my birthright. I was born with these, and I'm going to continue accepting to receive higher levels of embodiment, higher levels of conscious awareness of how can I embody more of these codes. As I am forever connected to the divine, here we reaffirm, right? And here the divine, I want to invite you to really perceive it as vast as you want. The divine, we could say God, Sophia Christ, we could say Gaia, we could say the universe, but the divine is also you. So if this prayer, if you really need this prayer to be for you, to the divine, then you devote this. It is you, the fractal of the divine that you are. The divine is your soul family. The divine is your divine soul mission. The divine are your pets, your plans, everything out there. All of that is the divine. All of that is part of life. So I am forever connected to the divine in different ways, in different forms, through different expression. I'm never separated. Separation is an illusion. And in the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry and all the teachings that we share, we are here to release that plugins of separation once and for all. So as I am forever connected to the divine, and together we rise, together, of course, because ascension process happens in connection with our divinity. The connection that happens with our heart, the connection that happens with this human. So we rise, and we rise in peace. We do not rise in conflict. There is no rising in conflict, right? So in peace is really the final word that is sealing this prayer, making it a really true angelic prayer. We are here to ascend in peace, to be the light of peace on this planet and to shine this. So this is the meaning of the words. I hope and trust that you like it. I'm just going to show here now the key codes. So this is what Thank You AI created for me, because you know my artistic skills, it's stick people, right? So I'm quite happy that I now have this. So this key code represents the this light code that we can play with and place in our field. And I will share a lot about this actually, because it is extraordinary. So we have this key code. What does it represent? You see that there is an orb here and that there is an orb there. So one represents the orb of love and one represents the orb of abundance. So we have love and abundance coming together as equal. Love and abundance are present and they are surrounding. So these two orbs really surround this beautiful pearlescent flame of freedom. This represents freedom, the freedom that is always inside our heart, always present within us as sovereign beings of the light. And then all of this blast of light, it's to represent like an explosion of light. All of this represents the code of connection. So connection is literally going like, yes, I am alive. Yes, I am connected. I'm connected to this body. I'm connected to this life, my family, my friends, my pets, my plants. Yes. And so when we place this in our heart, as we say the prayer, we can really feel this key code activating something. And I've been using it for quite some time. And it's very interesting because I honestly feel like, I don't know if you have this, please share with me in the comment if you relate to this. We feel like there are walls around the heart, or like it is constricted. At times we have an emotional experience that intense, and we can feel literally our heart center, the muscle of our physical heart. We can feel it inside. It's like, and I know that, because I've got many students sharing around this subject, it's like we can feel something behind the heart or within the heart, or we feel brokenhearted, we feel that the heart is in pieces, and all of these things. So like using this, you're going to see that over time, it's like it dissolved. It's like all of this light of love, abundance, dancing around the flame of freedom, and then connection, opening up the field and blasting everything. It's kind of like, whoa, it is opening up the heart space so much that after a few days, like a few weeks, was like, wait a minute, like I really feel different sensations. And it is a lot easier to feel love and to experience love using this prayer and this key code. I've been walking down the street like on a cloud, since combining all of this together. So I would love to invite you to perceive this key code in the way that it presents itself. It's kind of the intention, but you can also see it in a different way. Love and abundance are life serpents of change. I love this. I love this. Yes, pearlescent flame of freedom. Yes, I love this. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy that you enjoy this key code. So you will be able to perceive it in your own way. And so this is what I shared before the prayer. When we say the prayer, we can feel it in our heart. And then if you want to continue sitting in meditation after you say the prayer, perceive that you have, your column of ascension, and that this key code is connecting to it's like a copy paste. Copy paste of this key code is going into your guts, underneath your feet. One is going in the head space, and one is going above the head space. And then you continue doing your column of ascension, and you connect to the heart womb of Gaia. You can even place this key code there if you want. And then you connect all the way to your oversoul network, where you can also place the key code if you want, and all the way to source consciousness. Of course, placing a key code there is also good, because what it does is that it harmonizes the frequencies of love, freedom, abundance, and connection in your field, and therefore it allows you to have higher level of connection with the light quota that you can embody right now of these codes. And these codes, they are going to, you know, activate so many other ones, like joy, for example, joy and playfulness, faith and surrender. All of that is going to harmonize itself as you place this key code in your column of ascension. You can also place it around your energetic field. I often feel like I want to blast my energetic field, and I feel them all like bubbles around me, and I'm surrounded by these key codes around me. And then I connect to my heart and I go like, poof, I'm an atomic bomb of love, and I blast the earth. You could place it if you have offerings, like you can place it in this program, in that program, because then it's going to be connected with your frequencies, and you're going to connect that with love, freedom, and abundance and connection. So you can use this key code this way. You can also share it with your children. Because they are under your care. You know, if they are still, you know, young children, not necessarily adult children, you can even show them the image and see, you can have this in your heart. This is something that you can share around. And this is something that you can share. You know, you can see, look, it's like it goes with this prayer, and you can share it. So the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry is a prayer that can be shared with everyone. And of course, you share, it's the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry prayer, and the key code is with it. And because, you know, like it's being birthed from me and from the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry High Council of Light, but you can share it, and you can really allow your heart to expand and play with it in your own unique ways. So let's perceive the key code. Let's take a breath in and a breath out. Now I would love to invite you to share the prayer with me. I am the angel of my human. I am the light of my life. As an embodied sovereign heart, I ascend. I choose to accept love, freedom, abundance, and connection as my birthright. As I am forever connected to the divine, and together we rise in peace. Ikiora estenostenitia cruz estenitenitra te munda suntaretrata. Egestenitrate miustanetrata estanestrata kuna sintorete umsarat inusanat kumansarat ar. Take a breath in and a breath out, and open your eyes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm very happy. So this prayer, you will be able to receive it. I will share it in the with the replay video, and it will also be placed on our website. Yes, you will be able to print the key code. You will be able to print the prayer. We are going to also create altar cards that we are going to sell on the website. That's a project for later, but I just wanted to thank you for your time. I send you lots of love, and I will see you next time in one of our offerings. Thank you.